I'm Shake here to do my review of Busby's Air Warriors Easy Shot. This is, of course, a adaptation of the original Easy Fire rifle with its top lever action, and this being a, again, top lever action, spring-powered, mag-fed, pistol-style blaster this time around instead of the rifle-style Easy Fire. Now, the Easy Shot is currently available for $15 at your local Dollar Generals. Now, again, Busby's working on adding more of these models to Amazon, so stay tuned there as well. But what does your $15 get you? Get you, of course, the blaster, one 8-round magazine, and 8 of the new Accu blast darts, which again, I actually like this like turquoise and orange style. They look like they're angry at you. It looks like they have an open mouth yelling at you. But you get that, and the magazine is also the kind that has little clips on it to where you can take another Busby Air Warriors magazine and click it in place and have yourself a flip magazine setup. Now, it only includes the one, and you can easily detach them. It only includes one, but it's a kind of a feature for no extra money. Nice that they do that. Does not have any top rails, obviously, because of the top lever action. Doesn't have any attachable side rails for any type of accessories. No stock mount. This is a pistol only, and no front attachment point for any sort. But that's okay. This thing comes in round about the same price range as Busby's own Revolution. And with the Revolution being held in such high regard by myself, I am gonna, of course, be a little biased and compare the two. Different priming action, but it's a Busby mag-fed pistol, so I'm gonna do it. But without further ado, you get a decent performer. Just going straight into the review here. It's a decent performer. Revolution is a very good performer for what it is. Originally priced at about $10 and then bumped up to $12. The Revolution, straight out of the box, hits upwards of 90 feet per second. This, when I put it on the chronograph, when you fire, expect about 82 feet per second on average. I got 81.9 as my exact average using the included darts. Other darts had like Nerf Elites and X-Shot darts had an average of about 83, and Busby's own Precise Pros that they no longer make. I'm still upset about that. But Busby's own Precise Pros pushed it up over 90 feet per second, but they're not sourceable anymore unless you're me and you have a few thousand of them. So yay me. But comparing that directly to the Revolution, performance isn't the win for this, but 82 feet per second is not bad. It really isn't, especially out of a $15 blaster. So I looked at this in a different way. How comfortable and ergonomic is it if the Revolution is... Hopefully they keep that one around. If Busby... I know you watch my videos, so Busby, if you get rid of the Revolution, I'm not going to be happy about that. Keep that as the performance option. So I started to look at this in a different way. If this isn't going to outperform Busby's own Revolution, it's in the same price ballpark, maybe it's not intended to. So, how easy is that top lever action? And that was, yes, my pinky. And 82 is still punchy. It's very, very easy, and it does, of course, bring one thing that the Revolution can't do. Simply hold the trigger and pull the top priming bar, and yes, it has slam fire. So I looked at it in a different whole perspective than trying to just say performance. Because, well, obviously, if you want performance, the Revolution is a very capable blaster of its own right. And at least where I went and bought this, it's like Revolution sitting here, and then here was the Easy Shot. So 2 options from the same company. And that's the thing. This is very, very easy to prime. I mean, very easy. Already out of darts, but that grip is awesome as well. The Revolution has a pretty good grip on it itself, but this grip is huge. Like it's actually larger than my hand. And of course, I am an adult with large hands. And it is exceedingly large to where I am completely comfortable. It feels like it was actually made for me. But at the same time, I handed this off to other users with much smaller hands and, you know, less arm strength, and they were able to easily prime and fire it with both right or left hand, and that's where this comes into play. This thing has a huge leverage ratio advantage, so where even though it is, you know, 82 is nothing to laugh at, it's so easy to prime. I mean, I know that's in the name, but it does ring true. It literally is a pinky operation to prime this. And that's where this thing has an advantage over the Revolution. Revolution's is a pretty smooth prime in and of itself, but this takes it to a whole nother level. And I actually really like this shell. You get in close here and you see this magwell is a separate panel. This front is a separate piece. When I'm going to go ahead and prime it, this is a separate piece, this is a separate piece, and it almost looks like a priming bar, but it's not. The whole body panel, it's its own piece. The grip is in two different sections, so that's nice. It's, you know, solid color all the way through, so you're not going to scratch a paint job. And for me, of course, I'm looking at that from the perspective of, I can take this apart and paint this very nicely. Each of those individual panels provides an opportunity to hydro dip for a different pattern, and then leave the muzzle completely orange, leave, you know, one panel completely, like say, leave the blue, and then prime and hydro dip the green into, like say, an icy design. Wish I might do that. But also, I don't see any solvent welding. That's nice compared to, you know, some other blasters from Busby, so they're moving forward. And while not revolutionary, I know I'm mentioning the Revolution, it seems kind of ironic, while not revolutionary overall, because the Easy Fire already introduced this priming system, the Easy Shot is bringing it to you in a, albeit big, chunky blaster shape, you know, for a pistol, but it's in a much more compact design. So those of you who like, you know, one-handed blasters, well, you can still easily lever action this and slam fire it. So for $15, I don't think you can really go wrong with this, and it's very solidly made too. Sometimes I forget to note that. You hear the lever shake a little bit, but the shell itself is very sturdy, and I like that. Busby's definitely moving forward with good designs. So I was thrilled with the new Rogue and the Twist Fury, of course, obviously. And this is on their level. It really is. This is on their level overall. So another home run. I see it as that. So hopefully you enjoyed this review of a neat pistol version of the Easy Fire rifle, this time called the Easy Shot. So again, hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned for the next one. Take a look at another Busby Air Warriors blaster.